Welcome back to the Jackedupbear Minecraft Let's Play series. I am fresh out of work for this episode, getting straight into it. If you're new to this series, we are playing 30 minutes of Minecraft every day for an entire year. We are putting money into said YouTube channel for the, not sponsorship, sorry, what is it called? Promotions. It's like paying for an ad on your channel to advertise it to more people. And there's specific criteria you can select. We are also starting, this is the forever world for the next decade of Minecraft that I'm going to be playing because I am expecting a child, a daughter, and me and my wife, jacked up wife, actually enjoy playing Minecraft together and have since we've met, and we haven't for a long time, which I don't really know why, but you know, but that's what the premise of this series is. So it's episode 188 of 365 of the 30 minutes a day series. We're just calling it the Let's Play series. So yeah, if you're new, thanks for stopping by. I hope you're excited. Some episodes we talk a lot and we talk about different issues that I face in my daily life. I do a few things for work, and so I run into quite a bit of problems, and this is sort of a place that I find I can express my frustration as sort of like a little mini journal for myself. Almost a diary, right? But also some episodes we don't talk at all, and all we do is work on things. You can see I've built a lot of stuff. Right now we're working on patching together some of the areas via pathways, bridges, corridors, tunnels, etc. If you're interested in this type of content, of me developing my forever world, with 188 episodes, you're looking at, if each of them are on average a half hour long, 90 hours of content? A little over 90 hours of content. And so if you want to get really invested in the series, you can start playing them from the start. And then when you catch up, we'll just see it each and every day when we upload sometime around, I can't really even say an average, but it's between like 5 and 10 p.m. Eastern every day. Eastern Standard Time. So it's just whenever I get off work or whenever I have free time and decide to upload. On the weekends, sometimes we play really early in the morning and get them out then. But most of the time on the weekdays, we're just playing after work. A little about me. I said that, you know, I got a wife and I'm expecting a child. I live in a rural part of America, United States. And that's the premise. I'm just a guy who grew up, like, loving video games, playing video games, having them as sort of an escape, but also a form of expression. And I feel like Minecraft is really just both of those things in one. And because of that passion, as I grow and as I mature and as I come to support my own family, I really have decided that I need to take more initiative to turn my hobbies into something I can make money with. That way, when I'm spending my time to make money, I'm enjoying it more. It's sort of an issue that I've faced for, the last 10 years of my career, and I'm not that old yet, so just trying to get out of the grind, the meat grinder, I feel like is what it is, and I just want to relax and slow down and enjoy the things that I'm doing and not just do them because I know I got to get paid to pay bills and things like that and keep supporting my family. But yeah, I don't want to make it too much about that, making money, because you kind of lose track of things when you're doing that. But I also really would like to have some kind of financial security from it if I'm going to spend any time doing it. That's like my biggest thing as I mature, as I grow, is that if I'm going to spend time doing something or being invested in something, it needs to be worth it. It needs to not be a drain on my energy without any gain and anything like that. So as I've grown older, I find that obviously time is the most valuable thing, and that's it's just a young man's game to not think like that, and I'm finally past that point in my life. So if we're doing it, we're gonna try and make money from it, or at least provide some other kind of benefit to not only myself but my family as well. We talk about a lot of issues on this channel. If you're new, if you're one of my daily viewers, sorry guys, we have to do one of these every once in a while. If you're one of my returning viewers, welcome back. You know how I be. But I don't know where I was gonna go there for the second. But just that, you know, I don't want to just play Minecraft. Sort of, like I said earlier, it's like a sort of a journal for me. It's a chance for me to talk about issues, not only that I face, but that the world faces, that society faces. And I don't want to talk about them in such a plain way. And I don't want to talk about them in the context of what's popular or what's hot, just because there's a lot of that going on, and I don't want to get mixed up in. It's not that it invalidates anything. It's that it takes away from, if you're trying to make a very serious point based on facts and knowledge and what evidence is available, it can take away from that because of the emotionally charged, especially at the time of when it's something so popular. So take for instance like today, the riots in Los Angeles, the uproar, the protests, the anger that people are feeling on both sides. I may speak on it someday, but it's not really my place because I have no involvement. It just seems to be the topic of the day or the week, and that happens a lot here in the United States, and I don't like to participate in that. I think that a lot of the issues that we face as a society and as individuals, it's all personal, and it all stems from the home and the internal group that we surround ourselves with more than anything else. And if we can't figure that out as a group, as humanity, then what's the point of even talking about anything else? So I try to approach things in a more broader perspective. Obviously, it's good to use situations like this as examples, but just a warning, if you're new to the series, I will talk about stuff like that eventually, but not every day. I don't want to be that kind of channel where I'm just on here every day talking crazy or talking about some philosophical issue or some problem that's too grandiose for the Minecraft minds. And obviously, I realize some of you guys are really young, and it's maybe inappropriate to have those types of conversations with really young people, because not that it's not my place, but everything I talk about is based on my experience and my understanding of, not only my own culture, but language and emotion, like chemical balances, the chemistry of everything, right? Or the physics of everything. So I don't necessarily have the skills to convey the ideas in a digestible way that's not convoluting. See, like, what the fuck am I doing right now? I don't know how to say it in a way that's easy for you guys to understand or to not misunderstand, I guess, and take it out of context. It's like there's certain books out there that people read and really take out of context, I think, because it just justifies certain behaviors and certain actions for people. But yeah, whatever floats your boat, I think we're gonna take this tower down. It's part of the history. I just don't like the way it looks. It's like one of the ugliest towers I've ever built in my life. But it served its purpose, because we didn't have an elytra or any way to fly around at the time, so we just really needed to get some verticality to look around. So this is the Lord's Manor I'm standing on right now. It's a part of a little area I developed on top of this hill, alongside the Queen's Rest here. This Queen's Rest is inspired by Jacked Up Wife. It's actually sort of an amethyst design style, like the layering and the texture and the colors. I'll show you a little bit more, but just trying to use some inspiration in my real life to build things like this. Like I put an amethyst in the floor as an outline, but then use that color scheme, but also that layering kind of idea, where you have this internal membrane, per se. And I think I really hit home on a lot of it in this little TV area, just little stuff I was adding. I didn't completely finish this upstairs, but Yeah. We got a bunch of materials here for it even. Just little things. But yeah, we're developing this world as our forever world. And we're trying to practice our storytelling and our content creation with it. And so that's why I talk a little bit about the lore of the world here and there. Not that it's exactly what happened, obviously, but it's exactly what I imagine happened here. And Minecraft just kind of provides that freedom. So, yeah, we got the apartment complex with some farms. There used to be a lot more farms here, but I moved the vegetable farms over here. And then I moved the chickens and the pigs over here to our little mini village we're going to start here soon. So here's our chickens. And our pigs are in this purple one. Oh, right in that tree. It's purple right here. Oh yeah, if you're new to the series, that's a little rundown of what's going on here. I just been thinking that I can see on my statistics page, my analytics page, that there is a core group of viewers. It's about 20 to 30 people a day. The numbers really range. I've even seen it go as low as just 10 people in a week where they're continuously watching. But it seems like there's definitely a core group that watch every Minecraft episode. So thank you guys. But I do see on some of the episodes I have viewers who are not subscribers, or they're people that are just dropping by the episode. And they obviously have less watch time than the regular viewers, but I'm just trying to grow the audience and trying to find more like-minded people like us. Because someday I do really intend to have a server where I can play with people that either are viewers or just my friends and family. And then we could just make our own world. I think that'd be really cool because a lot of the Minecraft I've played in my life has been solo. But again, like I was talking about with playing with Jackedupbear, I do enjoy playing with my friends. I'm sort of a psycho about when you start Minecraft worlds though, because I really rush everything to try and get to like this, to netherite, so that I can just like start focusing on my building projects and do it with like the fastest tools and such. But I think I got to get away from that and just kind of enjoy the shenanigans with the homies. I don't want this crossbow. But I do want that potion. I'm going to go put this away real quick. And Cypher, I did see your comment. I didn't reply or anything yet, but yeah, you would figure that after killing... Oh my gosh, we got to go count them now. After killing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 groups of pillagers so far, that they would just stop. They would just leave me alone, you know, so, but they haven't. And it's funny because what I'm referencing is yesterday's episode. If you didn't watch it, we don't do a lot of talking, but it's the tunnels episode. We're digging this tunnel here, and while we're down there, you could hear the pillagers up above us being like, you know, like angry. And so I came out of this little tunnel that I had already. There's a little mine shaft kind of thing down here that I was built into, and crawled up there and killed them. There's only 2 though, and there should be 3. So that was interesting. Need some half slabs actually is what we need. Build some stairways. I always talked about building an elytra entrance for this, like from the top, but I think that low-key the elytra entrance is just perfectly the front door, because I'm learning how to sway in and out, you know. And if you don't have an elytra, if you've been playing Minecraft and you're not like, you don't have a forever world or a world you played long enough to get an elytra, it's just such a it changes the whole feel of the game. It changes from like this knockdown, drag out fight for your life to, oh, I can just fly away from that now. I can just like get right out of here. Okay. It's just a different feeling. One that I enjoy. Because I'm not particularly big on losing my stuff. In fact, if you watch some of the earlier episodes, you can there's times where I die, and you can hear me. I don't rage, full rage, but you can hear me hit like my desk or something, Yeah, I just think that's funny. I went through don't tell my boss, but or my supervisor. Sorry, I'm low key the boss, but it's just a confusing situation. We'll talk about it someday. Um, but at work today, I was watching some of my old episodes, and I was listening to an episode where I did that. I raged, and I hit a little. God damn it! And you could just hear like a little. That might even be too loud. I might have to cut that noise. It might look crazy on the thing. But I can't even tell if it's like me moving and like bumping into the desk with my rib cage or like my elbow. But it sounds funny because it doesn't sound like a full on like fist down on the thing. It sounds like I just like maybe I like pushed the keyboard away from me. I can't tell, but it's just funny. I don't even know what the context of what I was talking about that was. Jackedupbear going crazy over here. Okay, I was just checking the time. We're about halfway through today's episode. What do we work on today? We already wasted half of our time for the day. Well, not wasted. We did a little intro. Talk to people who are new to the series if you're new. Gotta do one of these once in a while, guys. For all my daily viewers. I'm sorry. You know how it be. But it's pretty crazy that I've been playing Minecraft every day for 6 months. I started this on December... I think the channel started on December 4th. So it's either that day or sometime around that day that my first Minecraft upload was. And just because I was trying to just pump out episodes, I just started doing it every day. Like, it wasn't like the original goal. I was just like, okay, I'm going to grow the channel. And, you know, I went from like 0 subscribers to like 5 to like 12 to like 30 to like 200, and then like I started playing Arma. I think I had more than that when I started Arma, but that's when I figured out the ads and the promotions thing, and so I paid for a promotion to get more viewership, like more subscribers that would regularly view my videos. I think the first one I did was with Arma, and it like really grew my channel to like over. I think it was like quickly went over 5,000, and then within the first year, we're at 13,300. So. Just not maintaining the regular viewership on my everyday episodes. Like my other stuff gets pretty decent views once in a while, a couple hundred here and there, or like maybe over 1,000 on a couple rare of them. And like that's it though. But they don't necessarily keep the viewers like I'd like. The Arma series does. The Arma series definitely has the most solid viewership base, and it looks like a lot of you guys who watch the Arma series are also watching the Tarkov now. Which I don't know how much Tarkov I'm going to do. That game is it's just such a grind fest. It's just sweaty. I can just feel the dudes on the other end of the mic just being like, I can smell you. And it just really bothers me that's who I'm probably going up against. Because if you watch my Tarkov videos, you'll literally hear me beg for my life at one point. Be like, listen, dude, I just started playing this game. You don't got to kill me. And they still kill me. That's how I know, like, if the apocalypse starts, like, everybody's like... Yesterday, literally my cousin said, oh, you could just barter for it. Like, we were talking about the apocalypse and, like, stuff you might need, and you just barter for it. I'm like, or you can just take it. And, like, I feel like it was just a weird moment where I was just like, motherfucker, ain't nobody gonna be our friend? In the apocalypse, bro? You play video games. You know motherfuckers are not trying to be your friend out here. In any chance, in any scenario humanity gets, they immediately... Oh, PvP's on? Let's shoot each other. Just knock it out. Quit being altruistic. Golly. I think this is just a yap session video, guys. I don't think we're gonna get anything done. You know what I want to do? I do want to put some stone bricks down over here. Start there. Maybe we have like a little mini pyramid. That kind of sounds like a vibe. Alright, gang, I think I'm going to end the episode here. We've kind of been on this weird streak where we're ending a little bit early, but I promise I'm going to do an extra episode this week because I know we did miss one day. So in order to stay on track with the days in our challenge, we're going to make sure we get that done. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I most certainly am. I really do look forward to playing Minecraft most days. There are certain days where I don't. But also, I think that's part of this, and I think it's really important to acknowledge that because we're going to talk about it a lot eventually in the year-end recap, sort of what it's like. If you're making it to this part of the episode, if you're one of my regular viewers especially, if you think should I change my skin? I've been thinking about that because I found the original model for the skin, and I just it doesn't feel like it's that long ago, and maybe it's really not, but it feels like forever ago that I made this skin, so maybe it's time to upgrade it, and I don't know exactly how. Someone like Cypher definitely has a pretty cool skin, but I don't think I have the capability of doing it like that. I think this is just vanilla Minecraft. This is straight up normie Minecraft, so if you have any ideas, let me know. Would like to make a bear. I tried initially. It just turned out looking really, really goofy. And I tried to use some different free softwares basically that let you do it via paint or by the square paint. And I just didn't like it. And I'll try again maybe, but I definitely am not prepared to do a full-on bear skin. And maybe eventually or someday when we play with mods, I'll be able to put a real I'll have fur and everything, and that'll be the actual bear skin. But for now, we're just this transition from green to blue guy, and it's kind of stuck. And also underneath the sides of my head and underneath are white because I forgot to color those squares. But anyways, Thanks for watching. I'm Bear. We'll see you next time.